We're live here. Welcome everybody to H&N TV tonight. We are live for one of the biggest races of the season, the Coke 600 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. 100 laps, a long night ahead. Plus, we are going to Iowa for a doubleheader tonight, so that's what makes this night even longer. Anything can happen. Strategy, speed, patience, and survival are all going to matter. Tonight, we got 25 minutes before we go green, and these drivers fired up. We're going to break down everything you need to know. Welcome to tonight's pre-race show in the studio today. I mean, you see nobody at the studio right now because there has been a virus that broke out, and we can't be more than 6 feet from each other, so we are here in our basements. But I'm with Elijah Hoggy, aka Hoy39. You're defending series champion, Hoy. Glad to have you back here in the studio. We got a long night ahead, and we got a long night ahead of us. First, it's the Coke 600. I mean, this is the most points paying race all season long, and I mean, this is like one of the biggest races of the season outside of the Daytona 500.
Yeah. It's going to be a long night, man. Not only do we have the longest race of the season tonight, but yeah, we're doing a doubleheader. So, and it's Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, Iowa, in my opinion, is a pretty tough track. It's going to be pretty tight. And I wouldn't be surprised if we saw like some tempers and stuff like that going on.
I agree. Now, NASCAR has been going here for a long time. They've been going here since 1960. First, it started with the World 600, and now it's called the Coke 600. This race, 100 laps, 4 stages. How I've been approaching this race, Hoy, maybe you have too. I've been splitting this race up into 2 halves. The first half, stage 1, stage 2. The second half is where you need to be in contention. You need to be up front to have a chance to win, especially going into the final stage. I mean, each stage is about 25 laps. So that's really not a lot of time, especially if you get from the back to the front. It could be done, but it's going to be difficult. So if you want to have a chance of winning, you need to be up front when we start stage number 3, which is the second half of the race.
Yeah, I think, the track, it's wide enough to pass, but it's already such a high speed. It's going to make it pretty difficult.
I agree.
But you're going to be able to get your runs, especially on the backstretch. The backstretch, people could just generate these huge runs. But then you got the deadly turn 3 and 4. So, could get interesting there.
Yeah, and like I said, max points you can get from the night is 110. If you sweep every single stage there is possible to sweep. Hoy, why is this race one of the biggest races of the season outside the Daytona 500? Of course, that's the biggest one. That's the granddaddy of them all. But the Coke 600 is right up there with Prestige. And this is a race that every driver wants to win.
Yeah, well, I think it has a little, more to do with, it being the longest race, first of all. And then, also, I mean, Charlotte, a lot of the teams in real life, at least, have their headquarters there. So I think that makes it even more prestigious to win at the team's home track.
I agree. Yeah, this is in the backyard of multiple race teams. Hell, Hendrick Motorsports is about less than 2 miles away from this racetrack. Now, here's the Charlotte Motor Speedway track facts. 1.5 mile oval, 24 degrees in banking, 100 laps. Each stage is 25 laps. And now, Hoy, this really don't happen in this game, but next game, NASCAR 26, which comes out less than a month from now. It actually comes out a month from the day, I'm pretty sure. Day and the night, how the track changes.
Yeah, well, we do have the transitions in this game. it happens at the end of each stage. So the only thing that really changes, I think, is the motion blur is kind of insane. I'm not gonna lie.
Now, drivers to watch. Hoyt, starting tonight, who is your one driver to watch before we take Go Green tonight?
I gotta say, NASCAR boy, last season here, he really impressed me, and he was there at the end battling with me. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if NASCAR boy, pulls it off, or at least can, get a good finish going here.
I agree. I mean, NASCAR boy, you think when you think about this Coke 600, you think about drivers grinding it out, being consistent, not making a lot of mistakes. And NASCAR boy, he really isn't mistake prone. Yes, we've seen him make a couple mistakes in the past. Sorry, NASCAR boy, if you're watching this race, but Hoyt, you remember it. The choke job of a lifetime, maybe the funniest moment last season, outside of a driver getting intent wrecked at Nashville. But it's himself spinning off of turn 2, leading the race with less than 10 laps to go at Atlanta Motor Speedway last season. That's the almost only mistake I've seen him make last season. But if he's a driver that can grind stuff out and get the results when he needs them.
Yeah, he's a pretty consistent driver. I mean, obviously last season he went from being out of the top 20 in points. I think he was I think he was in 19th and still ended up making the final four and got second last season.
I agree. But yeah, NASCAR boy is one of my picks, and it's hard to pull away from Legacy Motor Club. I mean, they've been on a roll lately. I mean, winning the last 3 out of 4 races outside of Las Vegas where you won. But every single driver in that camp has captured a win this season besides Mike in the 56. Last week out, it was Cooper and Shake and Bake winning at Phoenix and Sonoma. Do you think Legacy continues that run today, or do you think HMS can claw back up, or do you think even a team like RFK or Trackhouse or something, or Spire, can get back on the top step, or do you think those are the two teams, HMS and Legacy, that's going to be the dominant ones tonight as we go to Charlotte and Iowa?
Well, I mean, I think it's just going to continue to be Hendrick and Legacy for the time being. RFK seems to have new guys every week in the car, so don't really know what to expect out of them. And Trackhouse, you never know what you're going to get from them. So
I agree. Sorry, I had to mute myself because it's I had to sneeze and then just come out. So, but yeah, Legacy is between them and HMS. But wait, if a drive, okay, let's talk about Cadet. Okay, your season 10 champion. He's had an okay season so far. Sits, I'm pretty sure, 5th or he says 4th in points. Still in range to get that regular season championship, which everybody wants to get because that just helps you in the championship in the postseason. If a driver needs a win tonight, which driver needs it? In my opinion, it's Cadet. He did not take what Legacy said about you winning at Las Vegas. He took that to heart. If you don't know, Legacy said that would be HMS's last win of the season. Cadet, he is known for he's one of the most emotional guys in the league. Boy, you could agree with me. He isn't afraid to bark back. He isn't afraid to attack. Do you think that lit a fire underneath Cadet to realize who he is, remember who he is? Remember last season, kind of a championship hangover. He didn't struggle too bad. He won a race, didn't make the Final Four, got suspended a couple times. Do you think a win tonight can help Cadet attack Legacy Motor Club?
I mean, it's hard to say. Obviously there's going to be some talk in the garage area whenever you have, two good teams battling each other every week. But it's all off of really who can actually back it up and get the finishes. And well, I mean, I don't have to say anything. Look at the points.
Yeah, Cadet sits fourth in points where you sit fifth, but you was up in second until you missed the last couple races. So you have an excuse there. But Cadet, he's had speed. He I'm pretty sure finished top. He finished fifth or fourth at Las Vegas. Phoenix, he got third, but he did spin out there early in the race, but drove his way back up. And then Sonoma, he was up front. The only HMS guy that race, or any other car outside of Legacy to contend for the win, just circumstances kind of chucked him out of that winning conversation there late. But I think a win here tonight could help Cadet big time with confidence, with everything. But I could also say that about 20 other drivers too. But I think Cadet could get back on his season 10 ways. He ain't going to replicate what he did in season 10. That was a stellar season from him, winning the first championship, of course, Hoy. But I think he just kind of needs to just figure out, get the confidence back, and just get ready to roll. Maybe the words from Legacy can help him go that direction.
Maybe.
Now, Hoyt, who do you think needs to win tonight? Out of all the drivers, who do you think needs to win?
Well, anyone outside of the top 8, really. I mean, from what it's looking like right now, the top 10 is going to be in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you're outside the top 8, you're kind of, it's not, too late in the season where you need to be worried. But you do kind of have to be thinking in the back of your mind, well, I got to get points tonight. So, yeah, if you're outside of the top 8, you got to at least get the top 3 to get those extra points.
Yep. I agree. Now, let's talk about the points here. Legacy sitting 1, 2, 3 in the points right now with Chicane, Shake and Bake, and Cooper 1, 2, 3. Do you think anybody could stop Legacy at this moment in time? Do you think this could be a race where they can extend their points lead, or do you think an guy from HMS or another team can crawl back into that fight?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna contend. That's all I know.
Mm-hmm.
So I can only speak for myself.
No, I agree. Alrighty, well that's going to conclude the Charlotte. That's going to conclude the Charlotte half of the pre-race show. In the last 10 minutes, we're going to talk about Iowa. Last time we was at Iowa, Bryant won the race. I'm pretty sure he didn't go there last season. Well, you could fact check me on that, but I'm pretty sure he didn't. So yeah,
we did not.
Bryant won there in season 10. Cadet won there in season 9. It's kind of been HMS's playground the last couple of seasons, especially from back in NASCAR Heat 5 days. I'm excited to see what Iowa can provide in racing. I think Cadet or even you, Hoy, can have a wonderful night tonight in Iowa, maybe Charlotte. And I'm hoping to just stop messing around and start locking in because I've been absolutely sucking lately. So I just need to get back on my role and just hopefully get better, I guess. But I'm excited to see what tonight can provide.
Yeah, I think we're going to have a lot of fun racing, especially at Charlotte and then Iowa. I mean, it's just, you're always at risk of hitting someone there. The track is just so tight.
Yep, I agree. No, I'm excited for Iowa. Iowa's been putting on some pretty good racing the last couple of times I went there. But yeah, under 10 minutes until the engines fire to go green in Charlotte Motor Speedway. Hoy, let's get your final predictions tonight for Charlotte, and then we'll talk about your predictions for Iowa.
Well, are we gonna do 3?
Yep.
All right. I will go NASCAR boy. I'll just do the top 3 for my season. NASCAR boy, Chicane, and then myself.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Mine is my top 3 for Charlotte is you, Hoy, Cadet, and give me Shake and Bake. You're a guy that sits second in points. Now, who's your top 3 for Iowa?
I don't know. I'm gonna guess Cadet. It's kind of his style of track. It's like it's a short track, but a mile and a half type of oval.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'd say Cadet.
Give me. This could backfire, man. Give me myself. I don't know. Probably not gonna happen. So realistically, give me Michigan. But that's gonna be it here for the pre-race show. We will see you guys after Iowa for a quick post-race show to interview drivers, talk about the races tonight, and that's gonna be it here for the pre-race show. So we will see.